All right, shifting focus from tech to EVs. Now, China's rapid shift to electric vehicles is emerging as a strategic buffer against global oil shocks. As tensions in West Asia rise, West Asia has led to a rise in fear of supply disruptions. The world's largest crude importer is increasingly relying on EV adoption to reduce its dependence on imported oil. In industrial hubs like Tangsheng near Beijing, fleet operations are accelerating the move from diesel to electric trucks. Drivers say rising geopolitical risks have made traditional fuel both volatile and expensive. China still depends heavily on imported crude, leaving it exposed during global conflicts. But years of aggressive investment in electric mobility are beginning to change that equation, especially in road transport, which accounts for a major share of oil consumption. Analysts say the shift is already visible. Electric vehicles now make up more than 50% of new passenger vehicle sales in China. The auto sector itself accounts for roughly 40% of the country's total oil consumption, meaning the transition could significantly curb future demand.
Once war breaks out, oil gets expensive and prices rise right away. But with electric vehicles, electricity prices more or less stay the same. Even if they change, it's only by a small amount. Oil, on the other hand, can go up by 1 or 2 yuan at a time. That makes a big difference. Now, fuel vehicles are getting too expensive to run. With freight rates being low, people can't afford to keep them on the road.
Drivers say the cost advantage is becoming clearer. While fuel prices can spike sharply during crisis, electricity tariffs remain relatively stable, making EVs a more predictable and economical option. On city streets, the transformation is equally evident. Taxi operators in Beijing report a sharp rise in electric cars, reducing the visible impact of fuel supply disruptions.
The key thing now is that with wars happening abroad, our country is affected because we basically rely on imported oil. The impact may not have seemed that obvious before, but once war breaks out, it becomes clear, right? For fuel-powered vehicles, the issue is that our country still doesn't produce enough crude oil on its own. We mainly depend on imports. So, I feel that new energy vehicles, especially electric cars, are the most economical option for domestic transportation, whether for freight transport or for household use.
Experts say this transition is boosting China's resilience. Diversification into electric mobility, along with broader energy strategies, is helping cushion the economy from global oil market volatility. With EV adoption rising and traditional fuel demand plateauing, analysts say China's road transport sector may no longer drive oil consumption growth and could even push it into a decline in the year ahead.